this and that. But this time it was a $50 LinkedIn ad credit. So I looked at it and I thought, hey, what the hell? Never created a campaign. It's free money. It expires in a day. So I figured I'd just record my first LinkedIn campaign. If anybody else is trying to do that, then this might just help you. So first thing you want to do is obviously copy that coupon code. That's going to come in handy later. Second thing I did was just go to your regular LinkedIn. If it's for your company or something else, then you need to create another LinkedIn page. And it's pretty easy to create a new page on LinkedIn. So you can have your personal page and then you can have a company page. So this right here is the admin view of the company page that I created. It's a limited liability corporation, MindReach Technologies, and this is an IT services company. So I figured I would go ahead and create an ad for this company. All you got to do is go to extend your reach, right? And then once you click on that, or sponsor updates, both of those take you to the campaign manager. So now you can add an account. I have already created a test account. So I'm going to go ahead and use that test account right now for the purposes of this video. So go ahead and create a campaign. Now it's going to ask me to pick one of three: sponsored content, text ads, or InMail. Now InMail, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's LinkedIn's version of email. Essentially, you have the middle layer conduit of LinkedIn basically verifying you and the person you're trying to message so that you're not spam, right? So that's a useful thing to have, but also smart on LinkedIn's part because now they control who you can and cannot network with based on your LinkedIn membership tier and so on. Anyways, I didn't want to do any of the in-mail business because people are not particularly pleased when they get a lot of emails, whether it's their regular email inbox or LinkedIn. And text ads just don't do it for me. I figured I'd go for the good old sponsored content where you can do videos or, it's pretty versatile. So I figured I'd go for that. Once you do that, you pick your ad products and then you name your campaign and stuff. So I'm going to name my campaign. You don't really have to name it, it just has to be a unique name. So I'm going to go ahead and say MRT ad because that's what it is. We're going to target an English speaking audience and it's going to ask you what it is that you're trying to do. So again, you got video views, send people to your website, collecting leads. I'm trying to get video views because I have a website and it would be nice if people can check that out, but the first step is to obviously get more eyeballs on the video itself. That takes you to the website. So that's going to be my primary objective, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and create a new video. Now I've already created a video, so you can optionally name that. I will not do that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and upload the video that I've created already, and then click open, and you have your video, right? So now all I have to do is I can provide a destination URL that they're going to be redirected to. I'll think about that because I'm not sure if my website's ready for an audience right now. So I need to make a couple of tweaks, but I can always come back, edit this, and change that to link to my website. So I can get people to learn more, apply, download, get a quote. I want people to get a quote because that's ultimately what I'm trying to do is to get people to call me so I think I can then give them a quote for whatever services they're looking to get. And then an ad headline, it says. So this is the main message that people will see on your ad. It's visible to anyone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say QAQC, business analysis, PM. For your projects or business. I'm going to go ahead and say young lean startup. Oh, ran out of words. How about just, yeah, that should be it, right? That should be fine. Just want to get to the meat and bones of what I'm trying to get at, because IT services can be pretty vague. So it looks like I can't proceed without a destination URL, so that is not optional. So I'm going to go ahead and put my website, https, actually it's two of these. Okay, so that's my website. And now you can see the save buttons enabled. Okay. And click next here. Okay. So now it's asking me to pick an audience. So first off, I want an audience that's local to me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick the geography. And then I'm going to say industry. I'm going to target by industry. So this is information technology. Okay. That's 18,000 LinkedIn members. And I also want to attract staffing and recruiting, because these are the people trying to hire folks like me. So once I do that, I click next. Wow. So now it says my budget needs to be at least 75-85. I'm going to go back real quick and make some adjustments, because then maybe I can drop that minimum budget requirement. Let's see if that works. That is weird. So the previous button's been disabled. Let me see if we can get that working. Okay, so now you got two options here. Bid type, cost per view, cost per impression. So what is the difference between these two? This is the price you pay for each view when a member watches your ad, right? So that's cost per view. So this is the maximum bid, right, that you pay each and every time your ad is shown 1,000 times, no matter how many clicks you receive. So this means that people can look at your ad and not click it, and they can just call. Or people can, go ahead and click it, and that counts as one impression. So basically what they're saying is if clicks are important to you, then go ahead and pick CPV. And if it's just about people looking at your ad, not necessarily clicking through, then it's cost per impression. So for me, I'm trying to get people to look at the ad, not necessarily click it and go to my website, because all they need is really to know what am I offering, what my rates are, and I would prefer a phone conversation, which is why I put my phone number there instead of giving them a link to my website. Although that was necessary to continue, it wouldn't let you leave it blank. So apparently you got to give them a website. So I did, but I'm not interested in the number of people who are actually clicking through to that website. I just want them to watch the video. Plus, the other thing is, if you want to do cost per impression, look at that. The minimum budget required is $76.26. Um, and that's just the daily budget too, right? And it also says your campaign's actual daily spend may be up to 20% higher than what you're seeing here. So this 76.26, tack on another 20%, and that's your final bill. That's just daily. So I can't afford that type of budget at all. I'm looking for just sort of a trial just to see if I get any impressions or views at all. I'm going to go ahead and pick CPV and then lower this daily budget to 10, which is the minimum. And then I'm going to go ahead and say 0.06, which is the minimum bid, right? And then I say next. So now it's asking for billing information. So let's see if I can go back here, copy this code, and then paste this code here and apply. Okay, so first 50 is on us. Congratulations. Let me go ahead and review this. It still wants me to put it still wants me to put in a credit card. So I'm assuming once I hit put my credit card information and I hit review order, it's then going to start publishing my ad. So I'm not sure if I really want to put in my credit card details, but okay, so I put my card information in, and now I can go ahead and launch this campaign. So clicking launch results in this being published, and now I see an active campaign status. I got an email with my order confirmation, and I can edit this, right? So I can say, let me edit this campaign, can change the name of it, or not publicly displayed. That's what I thought. And yeah, so I can end this, I can manage this, I can look at the website demographics, I can target my own, and I can basically drill down into this default campaign group here and look at the number of conversions, impressions, leads, clicks, and spend.